I was going to go into telco, but let's talk about the breweries first because that's another very interesting sector to look at. And the beer wars continue with the top three brewers in Nigeria also releasing numbers. But we're going to start first with an outlier, and that is Champion Breweries. Champion Breweries posted 1.7 billion in pre-tax profit for the second quarter of the year, more than almost triple what they did the same period last year. And half-year profit is now at 3.4 billion. Compared to a 333 million naira loss that they did the year before. So solid for Champions Breweries. In terms of revenue, the revenue is up 44% to 7.4 billion, driven basically by strong beer and malt sales. So you guys are drinking Champions Breweries malt in the south out there. Good stuff. And so solid numbers. Half year revenue also up 66% to 15.9 billion. And gross profit surged 72% to 3.8 billion naira. So solid numbers for them. We did also notice operating expenses did go up and for Champions Breweries. But nevertheless, Champions Breweries did solid numbers and the share price as a time that they released the result was at 11 naira per share. I still remember this stock. My God, I can't I have like PTSD from Champions Breweries, but looks like it's taken them over 10 years to basically turn around things, and the turnaround looks like it's going well for the company, and so good stuff from Champions Breweries. I'm trying to figure out what their share price is like though. I can't seem to get it immediately. But we're going to go straight to the next company, and that will be Guinness. So Guinness Nigeria did push out their half-year numbers, and Guinness stayed a massive turnaround. Since these guys were acquired by Toleram, we've seen impressive stuff. Like, I don't know how these guys are doing it, but they have some impressive numbers, and they did post a 13.5 billion pre-tax profit in the second quarter of the year, which will be Guinness's fourth quarter of the year, by the way, compared to 13.2 billion lost the year before. So it takes the year-to-date pre-tax profit to 27.9 billion, reversing the 73.6 billion loss that they did the year before. So Guinness, solid numbers. But Guinness, in terms of market share, revenue, currently in that quarter, they were doing 118 billion in revenue in that quarter.